And again, I come back to makeup in the workplace. Why do women make their lips red? Why do they put rouge on their cheeks? Why do they wear high heels? To exaggerate sexual attractiveness to their bosses. Pigs. Why do pigs have these cute little upturned noses? And why do they have those cute little curly cute tails above their pink, pert pig buttocks? Why is it okay to openly talk about eating pig butt as a cut of meat, yet if I were to tell my TA that I want to eat her big pig butt at work, she's black, by the way, that's a problem. That's a problem. It's a problem with
nothing that should matter.
And don't get me started on the absurdity of outlawing daddy-daughter dances. The daddy-daughter dances and memories that I have would have been erased from my memory in some kind of Sam Harris computer fantasy in this legislation where it's passed. It's just absurd. And you ask me, why am I jerking off right now? Why am I jerking off right now? Why? Why? To exaggerate my sexual attractiveness. Ritual bestiality with swine was common in previous hierarchies and social structures. They are very smart, very loving, very generous, loving animals.
Thank you for the...
And you stop laughing.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be honest. I just kind of picked that as the cold open because I wanted to talk about Jordan Peterson and it was funny, but just like watching Michael laughing.
Yes, I know. I was just thinking the same thing. We just did a show in Boston and a live show, and we had done one in Brooklyn a couple of months ago in DJ Danarchy, who you may be familiar with. They've done like all sorts of work for cutting up shows, and we asked them to do a tribute to Michael, and it's really interesting. I'm on camera most of the time, and it's him cracking me up. And it's so fun to watch that, and then also sad, but also really fun. But yeah, it's any clip where you can see Michael laughing that hard is pretty good.
Yeah, I mean that was. I mean this is not particularly what I was planning to talk about, but I was just going to say, like, okay, I mean it is both that you're talking about, like, you being on camera, but it's just crack you up. It's like it's both that he's definitely the funniest person I do, but also that, like, when he's not being funny, it's just somebody else being funny, or like, I mean, look, times that I could remember that I was being funny, and I'm not that funny, right? But it's like him just reacting to it, right? Like
Yes.
is just like makes anything 10 times as funny as it was.
Yeah, he pretty rare, that you come across people who are that funny who laugh as much as he did, at least in my experience. Like most comedians that I've known, I mean, some are laughers, but not like that. But it was an interesting, just to get back to that piece, when I first saw it, I was like, I'm on it too much. Like Michael's not on camera, but it really has become sort of like a nice metaphor for his impact on other people. In this instance, it's me and it's the other people in the room and on the show. But that was nice about it. But yes, Michael could laugh and really enjoyed himself with that stuff, which was good. But he was right. That voice was not great, but the content was good.
It was a terrible choice.
Sort of like a Scottish version of him, but well.
No, that's right. Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, and I mean, I don't want to throw any stones here because I could not do impressions at all, but like the sort of your basic Jordan Peterson impression is just Kermit the Frog with a Canadian accent.
That's right. Actually, in fact, that is exactly when I do my Jordan Peterson. Emma says, "Are you doing Kermit the Frog?"
You have been watching free public content from Give Them an Argument. To access every single episode of the show, the main show on Monday nights, all of the streams, all of the debate breakdowns, all of the patron-exclusive post-games on Monday nights, all of the patron-exclusive bonus episodes every week, and much, much more, go to patreon.com/Ben Burgis. I cannot resist ending this with, don't be foolish.